Well, hello everybody. Today, eSeniors race fans, I'm not going to start with my usual cheerful introductions because it's with a heavy heart that I want to acknowledge the passing of one of our own, Benny Heim. There'll be a more fitting tribute tomorrow's race on Saturday from Krister. But I wanted to acknowledge here that we all, this community may be small, but we all mourn his loss. As his sons told us through Discord, like all of us, sim racing was Benny's passion. We all spent some good times with him on the track. Let's hope that there's a full motion MIG somewhere, wherever his soul is passed on to. So yes, Benny, here's to you. Okay, well, let's get on to today's race. Last race of the season. Oh, let me get rid of that starting shortly thing because we're now in the game. So yes, last race of the year, Bathurst, our traditional anchor race. We were just discussing on Discord there whether we'll mourn its we'll not mourn's not the right word. We'll be disappointed next year if when we don't have Bathurst as the last race of the year. But let me get right on to standings. Let me find them here. Where are the standings? There we are. All right, so the standings for the last race of the year. John Saunders has got a lock on the first place, so barring, I don't think there's really anything that anybody can do as long as John finishes that they can do. He is our champion for the first inaugural season of GT2 racing in his Maserati. Yes, yes, yes. In second place and third place, this is still up for grabs. Steve Howell and Merche, 477 and 470. So that is the race to watch today. Those two guys are still battling it out. I've got a lot of the people here, top 10. Terry Throwbridge in fourth place, 411. Not very far behind is Jeremy at 399. So the fourth and fifth is still up for grabs today, I think. Derek Bird is in sixth place. Danielle Britos in seventh. Thomas Rainier with 336 points is in eighth. Closely followed by Krister, who won't be racing today. He doesn't have his rig is all packed up on the way to Sweden. And last in the top 10 is Laszlo Nemeth. So these are the guys basically that have been racing all season. If you notice the top, let's see, 7 guys have all of their races in there, in the sense that we dropped one race from the standings. The other guys had one race that was dropped, and further down in the piece, there's a lot of people that were signed up that didn't finish the season, but that's fine. So yeah, that's their standing. So there's a few races to watch for if those guys actually are watching their standings. They'll be gunning for each other. Got a couple of minutes left. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to put up a little screen for season 12. Let's look at that. Season 12 for GT2 and 3 is going to be Paul Ricard, Coda, everybody's favorite. Watkins Glen, we haven't raced that one in a while. Kyalami, these were all tracks that we have not raced in a while. That's why we threw them in the season 12. Starting April Fool's Day, I notice. Monza, Red Bull Ring, Outen Park, Donington, and Misano. So, how many British tracks have we got? Just 2. But yeah, these are tracks that we have not raced in a while. Let's also not forget, I don't think I have a graphic for it, but let's also not forget that we are going to have an endurance race next. Ooh, the 23rd. Let me see a quick peek if I can see what it is. There it is. Watkins Glen 2-hour race. The interesting part, March 23rd, yes, 11:30 Eastern Time, 16:30 UK time. I haven't seen how many people have dropped or signed up yet. I'll maybe take a peek at Discord during the race if the gaps get pretty big to see how many teams have signed up. Let me get rid of that graphic here so you can see my pretty face. No more comments about my microphone looking a little funny. The endurance race. I will be live streaming that one. That'll be fun. I'm going to have to get a little bit more prepared than I usually get for these broadcasts, because one, I'll be on airtime a lot, and endurance is racing with the teams is a little bit different. Could be fun to watch that. I'm not quite sure if you guys are online. Why? Oh, there we go. I thought the chat line was down. Hi, guys. Someone new. I'm trying to pronounce your first name from Belgique. I know if Belgique is your last name at all. Terry T, happy to see you. Happy Hour Motorspence, I forget who that is. Terry T. But Sloven Silik, you're going to have to tell me how to pronounce that one. Say hello to me from, is it either from Belgique or your last name is Belgique? Nice to see you. So we are going to be getting going here with the qualifying. There we go. So as you can see from the manufacturers there, we're pretty much still a Maserati race. We got one Mercedes and one Porsche. So there we go. Let me get a proper TV camera here. So everybody's just starting their out laps. Let's see who's out there first. Derek Bird is out there. Let's get him on the screen. He'll be setting the first lap. He's just getting up to the top of the hill here. So yes. Mount Panorama in Bathurst, Australia, everybody's favorite track. I love this track. It just gets into except for that corner that Derek just went off there. That's the exciting one where you lose grip coming over the top of the hill. But yeah, there could be some changes in this track. We were discussing online there just before. I am Sylvain. Terry, I am Sylvain. Okay, Sylvain. It's not Sylvain Dessart, is it? Is that your YouTube handle? See if I can get that. Yeah, that's Sylvain Dessart listening online. Anyway, so Bathurst in Australia is in Australia, obviously. This one I did a little bit of research a long time ago, and it is most of this track is public roads. I think once you get past this long straightaway right here, going up the hill, those are public roads. You'll see people's driveways and everything else. And as I've said before, here goes Terry on his, this will probably, or not Terry, but Derek, this will be his hot lap. Public roads, you can actually drive it when you get to Bathurst, but they have a strict 35 km/h speed limit. It is often patrolled because obviously if you're in the area and you're an enthusiast like us, you try to get going there. So there you go, Sylvain. Sylvain, what's with the long front name in your YouTube? Is that how you pronounce your first name? I assume you are speaking, I know you speak French, but I'm trying to remember if there's another language in Belgium. So here we go, Terry, coming up the hill, trying to, keep saying Terry. Derek, I've got Terry on the brain, chatting with him earlier. Here we go through McPhinney Park. Those are probably the street names right here. Here he goes up that crest. Gotta be careful you don't lose traction right there. And now going through the S's, the favorite S's, where any mistake gets you in the wall, and then that causes a lot of trouble for yourself and everybody behind you. Hope all the volumes are good. Let me take a peek at my volumes. If I even got the track, I don't have the. Sorry guys, I forgot to put the game sound on. It's on there now, so don't have to mention that one. Long lap times here, just around a minute plus, minute 50. I'm trying to remember what the best track times are. Here he comes around the last corner, setting the standard. Nope, that's not the last corner. Through Chase, this is the last corner. Setting the standard. That chase corner is also one where you can... Ooh, looked like he locked the brakes for a second. On the game, it showed us his tires locking. But here he goes. He sets the standard. 2 minutes. Yes, around 2 minutes and under and over are the lap times there. There's Steve Howells puts a 2:03 up there. Are I going to put something different in the tower? I'll put their improvements. Oop, sorry. Yes, session best delta. There we go. Not position delta. What am I doing here? Personal best delta. That's what we want to see. So I just took my eye away for a second. John Saunders, our champion, has just put in the best lap. A couple of guys had, I thought I saw a blue flag there. I think somebody went off. Had to start over again. Oh, McClellan's in the pits. So 11 guys on track today. Like I said, Krister is not racing. His rig is packed up. On maybe it's halfway across the Atlantic Ocean. He is going home to Sweden as soon as he sells his house. It's up for sale, so he packed up a bunch of stuff, put it in storage so that the house looks a little less crowded, I guess. Why wouldn't you leave your rig up, Krister? And let people see what you do. Flemish. Thank you, Sylvain. I knew there was another language. Flemish. Krister's on. Is he on? No, it's not Krister here. It's Mike Molesky. All right, who is got a good lap time? Mr. Howells has got a good lap time. He is going to not challenge for the lead, but is he actually going to get into second? Not quite. Those top two guys, Steve and Brian Murray. Too bad Brian did not race this whole season. He would have been up there in the standings for sure, probably on a podium, because he's been quite hot in his races that he has qualified in. And what did I do with my... So the two guys to watch are Steve Howells and Merche. Merche just put in the second best time. Pretty nice lap there. Missed that one. Jeremy, I'm just looking at who's got a decent time going. Brian Murray just went off. So did Saunders. What happened there? He's not... What happened to Saunders? Saunders is okay. Maybe a little wall tug. Sylvain, we'll have to get you on an interview sometime. I know you're French. My French is not terrific. I'll be able to understand 100% of what you say, but my brain is English brain, so it takes me a little while to figure out what to get going on my lips, but I am quite bilingual. We'll do that very soon. I'll send you a note. Be fun to get you on an interview. I know you do a lot of podcasting. They say Merche is getting a little bit better time. That'll solidify his second place. Steve Howells is putting in a nice time. That'll get him a podium. Let's watch him finishing this one off. 0.7, 0.8, coming through the S's. Here he comes. Oh, he's got a whole second. That'll put him into second place, where he belongs. Let's hope we get some good gaps here, so we can have a fun race to watch. Oh, looks like Brian, I see a yellow flag for a second there. Looks like Brian is off and in the pits. Let's see Steve Howells going through chase. Be careful you do not overspeed into get this second part of the corner. Lots of spins on that corner traditionally. So Steve Howells will probably take second place with this. Let's see if my math is correct. No, third place just slightly. 0.2 of a second behind. And who else? Terry's got a good time going. He's coming around. Here he comes. And he stayed where he was, I think. Jeremy's got a decent time. Let's follow Jeremy. Where is he in his lap? He's coming up to the chase. Not sure why they call it the chase. But that will get him into 6th place ahead of Derek. So 30-minute race today, no pit stops. Here he comes, Jeremy, into 6th place, I think. Yes, he is. There he goes. All right, everybody's putting in some times here. Not great times compared to their... let's get away from Jeremy here. Who do we follow? Maybe we follow John. John's back on track. He has got a great... He set a great time there, 2:01.1. So, allô, Sylvain. Oui, je vais envoyer une note. Peut-être on pourrait faire une entrevue avec toi. Et puis, moi, mon français n'est pas très bon, mais je comprends 100%. Et puis, quand on va le mettre sur YouTube, on pourra faire une traduction pour les autres. Ça sera du fun, ça. Je sais que tu as une grosse présence sur YouTube. Tout le monde sera très, très intéressé à te rencontrer. Alors là, tu es capable de savoir quelle sorte de français que je parle, puis français québécois, unfortunately. All right, so I was just chatting with Sylvain there. I'm trying to get him to do an interview on Meet the Driver. I will put that request to him soon. So who are we watching? Who are we watching? We are watching Derek Sanders, who is matching his best time. So he's just getting some practicing in because he has solidified his position. We have 4 minutes left. Ooh, Danny Britos is getting a time going. I believe Danny has got a black livery here because he is honoring our friend Benny Heim. We're going to see a lot of people tomorrow, I think, with dark liveries in his honor. So Danielle, did he move up? Where is he? Oh yeah, he's past there. I was talking while I was going over the line. I think he may have moved up 1 point. 4 minutes left. I know the guys were... Non, Sylvain, on va faire l'entrevue en français. Anyway, yeah, so everybody's put up their times there. I think nobody's improving too much. These GT2 cars, I've noticed in qualification, guys put in their best laps early. Whereas I noticed in GT3, it seems like, whoa, it's like Danny hit the side there. That's gonna invalidate his best lap there. And there's Brian Murray. He's got a lap going, 0.3. That's going to be close. If he can improve on that a little bit, he'll jump into the 3rd place, 2nd row. That will help him, certainly. This track is tough to pass on unless you get great exits on some of the corners. Here, if you get a great exit, which is possible on the end of that hill, people make slight mistakes sometimes. So let's watch Murray as he comes down Conroy straight towards the chase. 0.3. It's going to be close. He needs to get going here. Oh, he lost it in the chase, coming out of the chase there. So that's not going to be good. Billy Stewart, he's got a time going. Where's that going to put him? That'll put him up 1 notch above Danny Britos. Maybe 2. Here he comes, setting this time a 2nd. He did move up a notch. He'll be happy about that. Surprised, it's too bad during quali that the game doesn't tell you where you're at in respect to like how it tells you how you're improving, but it doesn't really tell you how much time you're making up on your competitors. I don't believe it does anyway. So getting down to the last couple of minutes here. Murchay's putting in a little bit better time. Let's watch where he is. He's just starting his lap. Maybe he's going to put one on. Ooh, Billy Stewart also putting in a good time there. Let's see where he is on his lap. As Murchay is just holding on there. Billy Stewart is just about halfway, just starting up the hill. 0.6 will get him. Ooh, that might jump him a couple of spots ahead of Jeremy. So this is definitely a hot lap for him. Oh, he hit the corner there. He's going to lose some time. Looks like just was thinking of a winter sport there. What am I thinking? Luge and whatnot when you hit the wall. He lost only a little bit of time. Cost him some paint job. The boss will have to paint the car back up. But he's maintaining that 0.6. Coming through the S's. Forest's Elbow. That's the corner where Get a great exit. You got a long straight. That looked like a nice exit there. I could hear his tires squealing. Here he goes down Conroy Straight, still maintaining that advantage. That will get him, I think, into 6th place ahead of Jeremy. Let's just watch. He's hanging in there. Lost a little bit on the straight. Hello, Willie. Thanks for joining the stream. Nice to see you. It's going to be a fun race. Here he comes. Into Murray's corner. Let's see what kind of time. Oh, he lost a little bit of time there. Gonna jump only one place. Does not get ahead of Jeremy. Very close. 7/100ths, I think. Very, very close. He's gonna get another lap in here though. Let's watch him. Murchay's given up. Lost a lot of time. Saunders is still out there. Where is he in his lap? He's just halfway through. If I was him, I'd just get a rest here. I think nobody's going to beat his time. Who were we watching? We were watching... Oh, he's gone. Britos trying to make up a little time here. Just starting his lap. Is he going to get a lap in? I don't think so. So I think that's it. I think we've got our podium here now, guys. Hang on. I don't think Danny got in there in time. Did he get in time for putting a lap in? He's not maintaining. Usually the game kicks you out if you try a lap. But let's just watch Danielle. He's the last guy on track. No, Saunders is still there. Still getting in some practice time. Guess he wants to refine his game. There we are. There is our podium leader. He's got pole position. There, now he's gone. Danielle's still out there. So yeah, pole position for... there we go. That's where it quits. Let me get out of this now. I'll just go back to my wonderful face. There we are. So we are done with qualification. Let me switch over quickly to that before the game does. There is our starting lineups. John Saunders, Murche, and Howells is and Brian Murray, our first two rows. All right. So now let me go back to here and get that. Now let's get keep the announcer going in the background. You're all by yourself on Twitch? Yeah, I know. Nobody goes over to Twitch. You know, it's actually a better. I think it's a better stream. One, it's more. I just think the quality's better on it. It's closer to live time. So if you're watching the game, some people watch the game, log into the game as a spectator, and then watch the stream at the same time. You can do that. We do that for announcers. Let's see if there's anybody out there in announcer land. I'm surprised Krister didn't join us. But he didn't. Lots of guys talking to each other. Most of the guys are on the pre-race meeting channel, talking to each other in this race. So yes, GT2. I think it's going to be fun to watch that GT2 GT3 combined race. That combined race, my microphone I know has gotten worse. I'll fix that right now. Yeah, the combined GT2 endurance race is going to be fun to watch, especially Watkins Glen with those very high-speed corners. So there, my microphone should be better now. Yeah, so yeah, that's going to be fun. The sessions, I got a minute start. What was I going to do for you guys? Oh, I know what I was going to do. I'm going to set it up while we're chatting here. I'll go on to SIMGRID and check out, see how many people have signed up for. Oh, maybe the sign-up's not ready yet. I bet you the sign-ups aren't. I wonder if the sign-ups are ready for the endurance race. Let's see here. if this GT3 host has, yes, the endurance race is up, as is season 12. Sign up is there. So I assume season 12 sign up for the sprint as well as the championship. Everybody's up there. Ooh, I better sign up before it gets too late. Right now, I'm going to do that. No, I'll do that later. But anyway, let's take a look here. How many?
30 seconds.
How many people have registered so far? Teams. We have quite a few already. Nice. We count 4, 8, 11,
10 seconds.
11, 13 groups. There's one group there, Max Racing. It's got a young lady on their little icon. I'm wondering if we've got a mixed team. That'd be kind of fun to have. I know GT, the Thursday group, I believe at one time had a young, not a young lady, she was an over 50 lady racing in that league. It'd be nice to have some female drivers. So yeah, this is going to be fun, the endurance race, I think, with GT2s and GT3s racing together. I'll have to take a peek at who registered with them. Oh, I will take a peek right now. We got 4 GT3s. I don't see a GT2 group yet. 1. Old Boys Network. Steve Howells and John Saunders are going to race GT2. Good for you guys. Okay, there we go. Let me switch over here. Let's get started. Let's go through our grid walk. Hang on 1 second. There we go. It looks a little better, I think. There we go. So our grid walk. Let me change cameras and look at our liveries for GT2. Here we are in first and pole position, and our season champion most likely is John Saunders. Next is Mircea Paunoff, who got the hop on Steve Howells. So that is interesting because Steve is ahead of him in the standings. So there is Howells right behind him. There he is, third in the second row. He'll be in the second row. Let's see what kind of a start they get. That'll be very important start. Brian Murray is in 4th place. Terry Throwbridge in 5th. Jeremy Arobas in 6th. Billy Stewart in 7th. Derek Bird in 8th. Danielle Britos in 9th place from Argentina. Kevin Torrance says he's a Kiwi. That is from New Zealand. And he is in that Mercedes. Listen to that engine. And last but not least is Michael McLennan. He's starting from the back. That's interesting. Not sure why he is starting from the back. Okay, let's get out of that view. Where was I going to go here? Oh, it's going to go back to the stream. I'm missing the stream. Or not the stream, the chat line. There we go. All right, guys. We've got a bit of time left. So the endurance race, that's a great number of teams, 10 plus teams, 40 people. That's almost our full contingent of racing. And we've got only about half the people signed up for Season 12 GT3. Going to hurry up and get signed up there. Although I haven't really decided what I'm going to do in terms of cars yet. I might switch over to the McLaren. I'm not sure, just for something different. So yes, in this GT2 race, don't forget, it is a battle for the standings between Mircea and Steve. Steve's in second with 477 points, whereas Mircea is in third place with 470, sorry. So 7 points behind. And these two guys, let's see let me get something going here for our There we go. So they are getting close to the last corner. So I'm going to go to Helicam to watch the start. Hey, Big Natty. Great interview last week. Looking for a new victim for next week. Any volunteers? There we go. Green light, green light. So is Murchie going to be able to hang on from Howells? Looks like the first corner he is. But it looks like Murray is challenging. Hang on. Oh, Murray. I believe that was Murray and Steve Howells banging it up a little bit. Did Murray lose out on that? Yes, he did. He lost another position. So there's a little bit of a tap there. Everybody else. Ooh, Bird. Who is that? That is Britos and McClellan. No, McClellan's ahead there. So looks like... No, McClellan's behind. So that is Britos and Kevin Torrance. All right, let's get back to the front. What am I doing? What am I doing here? This is where it's exciting. That is Murchie in red. Let's go to TV cam here. Murchie was able to stay at Howells. That's great. I will take a peek at our scoring system. I've forgotten. It's pretty close to 5. Oh, I think it's 10 points between first and second, I believe. Between second and third, it's going to be pretty close to 5, 6, 7 points. So Murchie just staying ahead of Howells might make the difference. These guys are quite close together, right behind there. Murray and Terry are after it. Let's get watching everybody coming through these S's. Boy, it looks like they're through quite nicely. Everybody is through. McLennan is still back there. So let's see what our gaps are. Saunders is pulled away by 1 second. There's Murchie. He's got almost a full second on Howells, head of DRS. There is Howells, and there's another second almost to Terry. But Murray is right behind Terry. Terry Throwbridge. Oh, looks like Terry went off a little bit there, and Brian was able to get ahead. But that's that corner I was telling you about. You got to be careful on Chase. If you go off too hard, you're going to not make that second part of the corner. There's our first pass. Let's go back to Howells and Murchie. Murchie's pulled away a little bit. Terry's going to try to get back into it here. Let's get on board with Terry. On Billy Stewart. Everybody's in a Maserati here except for our favorite Derek Bird, and I believe Kevin Torrance is in the Merc. There goes Throwbridge. Oh, he's taking a peek but couldn't make it stick. Let's see if he risks anything going through the top of the hill here. Probably not. Not the best place to pass. So keep going here, watching these guys. Helicam's terrible here. The snow. Oh, he is not holding up at all. He is right on his tail through the S's. Coming up through the S's, I should say. There's that crest. Here's the crest you got to be very careful of. Oh, Bird's right up against Jeremy also. Let's keep watching both of these guys. All right, he backed off a little bit, Terry did there. Let's see what kind of exit he gets and what kind of exit Derek gets on Jeremy. These are close battles. Also coming up is Danielle Britos on our Kiwi. That is a close battle. So yeah, we got lots of racing going on here. All right, a little bit of a quick rundown. There's Terry. Murchie's not far behind. But Murchie's pulling away from Steve Howells. I will definitely get on to SIMGRID and look at our point system here right now. So between second, scoring. Where is scoring? Position 1 gets 38 points. That's a little weird. I'm not sure that's correct. That's the endurance race. Quickly get off of that one. Hope nothing happens while I'm watching here. I'm going to go back to Terry. I'll get back on that later. Terry's really up on Billy Stewart. It's like Michael McLennan went off. Ooh, let's do a little replay for him. I've got my replay button working right now. Forgot, not set up, so we'll just have to watch. So we're into a 30-second replay here. Let's just see what happened to Michael. Probably Michael hasn't got a lot of experience on this track. That's why he's struggling. He's a faster racer than this. Maybe he hasn't played too much with this. Oh yeah, that is a typical thing to do. That is not hard to do. That happens quite often. That you just hit that throttle a little bit too much on that corner. So in these GT2s, that can happen easily. So Terry is right on Billy Stewart's tail as usual, or as he has been, going through the dipper. Wow, this is really racing action. He is hounding Billy. That is really tough when you're going through that at maximum speed to have somebody in your rear view mirror like that. Looks like Terry just backed off a little bit going through that last corner. I forget the name of it. Same cars. So, give me a look at the scoring here for GT3. Well, I'm at it. Oh, looks like Derek Bird is right up against Jeremy there. Doing a great job in that Porsche. I think he's going to go away from the Porsche, he said, next year in GT2. Ooh, looks like he might have a chance here. Let's go into the cockpit. Let's watch these two corners. Terry's also getting close. Oh yeah, he's coming up now on this. Let's see if he got a good exit on Billy. Looks like he's making up some time. I think he is. He made up a 10th. Let's just watch this. Let me get the helicam. Is he going to do something? He's going to late brake here. Taking a peek on the inside. Did not try it. Did not try. Now he had to back off, so he lost that advantage. How about Derek? What is he up to? He lost his advantage also. All right, I'm going to quickly get on here. Still searching for the scoring here. Season 11 GT3. What it looks. Ooh, it is 5 points difference between second and third. So if he stays the same here, Howells is going to hang on to second place in the standings. So that is interesting. Nobody's really challenging Steve Howell, so he just has to keep it on track here. Let's see how Terry's doing on Billy Stewart. No, we haven't had anybody crash here yet. Stewart's the biggest gainer in gaps there. What else should I show on there? Gaps are not gaps, but delta. Oh, wait a sec. What am I talking about? There we go, and we're side by side. Let's go, helicam. We are in helicam. Oh, hang on. Oh, Throwbridge just... Oh, a little tap there. Little tap. Throwbridge makes it stick. Let us go back 30 seconds. That sounds like a great pass. Here we go. Oh, no. Looks like Stewart... Oh, that's the old touch. Looks like Derek had a problem. We'll go back to him in a minute. But there's this pass. He's making that happen on the straight. Side by side. Just outbroke him in that little corner where you have to kind of you have to lay up on the throttle a little bit at least. And there was a one tap there and a second tap here when Stewart tried to come back. Okay, we're back online. I'm going to go to Derek, see what happened to Derek. I'm going to go back quite a ways, probably 30 seconds again. Oh, just missed it. Looks like that was an unforced error. Sorry, I just missed it. Now we're going to have to sit here and watch it for 30 seconds. He was trying to hit. You know what? I may be able to go back after this comes back. 5 seconds left in this replay. I'm going to hit a button here that I don't try very often. Here it comes now. Right now. Right now. Here we go. This is what happened, to Derek. He is, I'm going to use these more often now. I can go back quite a ways. So Derek is chasing. Oh, he just had to he was trying to outbrake him, and it just, it looks like he locked up. There we go. Then we're back to live. Oh, that was interesting. Got to use that button more often. All right, so what do we got here? So Derek's now in 10th place. Gap-wise, Merche's still hanging out there. Too bad there's no pit stops in this race, because then we'd be able to catch up a little bit. We are 10 minutes only into the race. So Steve Howells is the one who's going to have to try and make up some time. Let's take a look at their best times. Go back to the chat here in a second. Nobody talking too much in the chat. We got 8 people watching. Or talk it up, guys. Talk it up amongst yourselves. Yeah, we're going to take a look at some best lap times here. So, Merche's best lap time is 2:02.56, whereas Steve Howells is 2:02.8. However, last lap they were flat even, 2:02.17. So Howells is kind of caught up a little bit. I bet you that color on their gaps means something. That gap is improving. You got a tower there? I was going to change some to, what am I going to change to here? We don't need to look at don't need to look at position delta. Maybe I'll put up session best. Now you can see that is a session best. So our leader there in terms of the extra point for best lap of the race is Steve Howells, 2:02, and then you see the best gaps for everybody else. So that tells you. Looks like Torrance had an issue. Oh, gonna go back 10 seconds and watch that. Change the camera. Oh, just smashed onto the wall. Oh, a heavy hit for the Kiwi. Wow. So he is in the pit. Oh, that is unfortunate. Poor Kavan. I'll look at that one again. It goes back a little further this time. See his entry up the hill, coming around. Ooh, going to catch it. This is the crest. No, that's not the crest. Oh, that's where he did it. Little too hot coming into that first corner. Oh, he's got a floppy bonnet, so he's going to have some repairs to do. That is probably going to finish his race for now. We are on board now with Merche. There we are on board with Merche. So you can see the gap to Merche back there. Let's do a rear wing cam. That is the gap for second and third. Ooh, Jeremy's caught up with Billy Stewart. Ooh, let's get on the different view here. Come on, camera. There they are. Whoa, Jeremy's all over Billy Stewart. Billy must have had a bad last lap. Let me take a look there. Yes, 2:03 compared to 2:05. He was at 2:08, sorry, compared to 2:05. So obviously Billy had a problem. Let's get in the cockpit. And Jeremy, he went wide. Somebody went wide there. Jeremy is now catching up. This is a really good spot here. Let's see how Jeremy does in that Maserati. Jeremy's such a race fan, isn't he? He's there every day. He practices a lot of days. He's in every race. That's why he founded this group, I'm sure. We are going to be starting our 12th season. We have not been around 12 years, but we are starting our 12th season. We usually get 2.5. Oh, look at Jeremy. He's really going at it. He's losing a little bit of time to Stewart. You can definitely see him in his lap. A little bit. Didn't have the best exit on that one. He's trying a little too hard. You can't try too hard on that one. As we were talking about during the... let me get off of this spot. As we were talking before the race amongst the drivers there, this is one track you may want to just back off just slightly from your hardest lap. Looks like Steve Howell had a problem there. Let's just take a peek. Go back 30 seconds. I think he had a problem. gap. Just we're in replay. I'm not gonna get that replay button set up here, guys. Let's see what happened to him here. I believe we're in replay mode right now. I'll fix that button. But he lost quite a bit of time in that lap, so it's coming up. 10 seconds left to go in this replay. Is this the corner he had a problem? Certainly had a long lap time. I don't see any issue there. Gonna be back there. We're back live now, so I don't see an issue. Sorry. Big gaps have opened up though. Yeah, let me get my, gotta get my replay button working. Sorry guys for the silence there. Looks like Kevin Torrance had another problem. Do a quick 10-second replay on him. I think we're not gonna catch it. A little bit further back than that. He's got a yellow flag on his tower there. So no, I didn't see it. We're back to live. Let's just put John Saunders up on the screen while I try and get my replay button working. Not sure why I don't have it. Oh, I think I know why. No, I'm still not getting it. Oh, don't worry about it. Maybe I won't worry about it too much more. The one little quick minute. I give up, guys. I'm not sure why it's not working. Anyway, oh, there it goes. Now it's working. There we go. I'll get it next time. All right, so where are we? Where are we? Where are we? We are going to look at chat lines. Nobody talking too much. So, things have spread out quite a bit. No, that's not right. Stewart, something happened there. I think we got to pass. What happened here? We're going to go back 30 seconds. Now we're into replay again. Between Stewart and Jeremy, I think there was a change in position. Was there not? There's Jeremy. Just watch this replay play out. There it was. So I'm not quite sure what happened to Stewart there. Is he giving a place back? Something happened? I have a feeling something happened. And he gave a place back to Jeremy. All right, we're out of replay there. So Jeremy now is going to be chased by Stewart. Either that or Stewart's just toying with the boss. Want to let him by so we can have some fun racing action. Sometimes I do that in practice mode. If somebody slower than me, which there aren't very many, I'll let the guy pass and let's just do some racing. But it looks like Billy is going to start harassing Jeremy. All the gaps have opened up quite a bit now. I think this is the way things are going to stand. For the last 10 minutes of the race, that's not quite true. Lots can happen. This is not a track where you can lay back either. So guys that are ahead by 2 seconds got to keep the metal to the pedal. Otherwise, the other guy will catch up. Then you're in deep shit. This is because a gap, you could make an error, you know. So anyway, this track is notorious for being difficult to get a full race in. Thanks for that compliment, Willie. I think the stream, you know, I'm just amazed by the technology. I know you tried a stream there a little bit. Just amazed by the technology that we can play with here. All the software that I use is free of charge, except for I think the ACC TV that we use. They charge a subscription that the club pays for. That is where, between the servers charge and a couple of licenses, that's where your hard-earned dollars that you donated to the club go. So we're still staying on board with Stewart and Arabus. That is the closest lap. Looks like Jeremy's pulling away from Steve a little bit. Just stay with it. Listen to those cars. Oh, he just caught up a little bit there. Jeremy made a little mistake. He seems to have a trouble, Jeremy, on that that corner. He lost time last time there too. But let's see how he does throughout the S's. Sulman Park. I'm pretty sure that is a street name. This is the part of the track that is public. You'll see some driveways here and there. So if you're ever near Bathurst in Australia, you can drive this piece of pavement. Billy's right up on his tail. Thank you, Billy and Jeremy, for giving us some action. Whoa, look at it. Here's the exit. This is the one that counts. Let's go into the cockpit here. Looks like Jeremy got a little bit of a gap out of him. So yeah, he got a better exit there. Nice job, Jeremy. You don't want to. This is one place where obviously you can get past. So forget the name of that last corner after the S's. Is he going to catch up here in the chase? So we'll also be careful getting on the throttle just on that last little part. So yeah, Jeremy's doing a great job as usual. Under pressure, Jeremy's got to be one of the best drivers. What do you guys think on the stream? He's got to be one of these, one of the best drivers under pressure. Oh, Terry, looks like Terry had a problem. Oh, he just went off on that corner. Saw a yellow flag there for a second on Terry. The gap? No, the gap didn't change much. He just went off onto the grass a little bit. Excuse me. Oh yeah. So I was saying, yeah, Jeremy. You guys on the stream agree that Jeremy is one of the best guys under pressure. Not the fastest guy in the world, but man, you get behind him, he's tough to pass and he's tough to rattle. Well, it's one of the issues. I guess he just knows what he needs to do, and he does it. I'm not sure what you mean, Willie, by me running shaders. I'm not running anything special. What is shaders? Get out of that view here. And who is that up behind these guys? That is Britos. He is not that far behind by 2 seconds. That's quite a ways. Anyway, we'll just stay on board here with Billy Stewart. Let's see, he's got a second coming into here. He got second coming out, so that's okay. I just love the fact that these times on this ACC drive tower are live. Oh, looks like Murray. Oh, for a second there, it looks like he got dropped down to a second behind Howells. 7 minutes to go. Gonna do a little bit of I'm gonna go quiet for a second. I'm still here. One of these days, Willie, you're gonna jump on board with me and we can do a co-announce. You can do that right now if you want. Just jump on. Just tell me. I'll push you into the. It's a little late in the race now. Let's not bother. But none of these days, you're gonna jump on and co-announce with me. I'm going to go quiet a little bit. I'll try to keep one eye on the race. I'll do a little bit of cleanup here for the podium. Listening in my ear there, I can hear the tires squawking. Where did Brian Murray end up? He's in 4th place. He's been top 1 or 2 in the races he's been in, but not this time. Whoa, wow, I'm watching there. Yee, Stewart's right on Jeremy's tail. These two guys are battling. Great battle. Yes, I know. Yeah, I thought that's what shaders meant. I remember putting shaders on for ACC. There was a touch there. It shows there was a touch somewhere along the line showing that on the tower there. Must have been a minor touch. Nothing happened. But I'm glad these two guys are battling it out so that we can have some action to watch. Oh, Jeremy went wide there. That is easy to do. I keep saying that on that entry to the chase. Very easy to do. Now Stewart's taking a crack. Let's go in Stewart's cockpit. Very easy on that chase to make a little bit of mistake. You can't go in there as fast as you want and hold on to all those corners. Must be even worse than the GT2 cars. I mean, less traction. Brian Murray's made up a little bit of time on Steve Howells. He's definitely in his sights. You can see it there now. I was just talking. He's been in 1 and 2 in most of his races. So, yeah, he's made up another 10th of his. I wonder if Steve is holding back a little bit in the last 4 minutes of the race. That is a dangerous thing to do. He could lose a position. He is not in jeopardy in terms of standings, I don't believe. Howells. Oh, yeah, sort of he is. He loses another place. So Murray might be the spoiler here, folks. If Murray gets ahead of Howells, I believe that that will change the standings in the state Ooh, look at this one. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to go back 10 seconds just to be careful to watch this. This is replay. These two guys are battling it as we know. The helicam's not going to show it too much. He was side by side there for a second. We're back into live mode. That was a near pass on the hill there. Let's get back to Brian Murray. He is within 1 second of Howells. Let's go find the TV cam. I think this is big news. Big news. Big news. I'm glad I'm having my statistician hat on. You know, if Murray passes Howells, Murche will take second place in the championship, if my math is correct. So that is big. That is big. Don't know if Murray knows that. Howells, I think, let me look at Howells' last lap, 2:04. So yeah, he's backing off a little bit. His best lap is 2:02.6. So either his tires are having some trouble or he is just backing off trying to maintain his position. Yeah, so he's last lap was a couple of seconds off his best pace. Yeah, I wish they had last lap. I'd love to be able to put last lap. I can put some comparisons here. There we go. This is how I do it. Oh, I don't have that on for some reason. Oh, there we are. There's Howells and Brian and them compared. So see, Murray had best sector for all three of them. And how are we doing between Jeremy and Britos? Nope, that's a second and a half right now. Only got a minute left in the race. We're going to get pretty soon. We're going to be getting our last lap comment. Let's just see where Saunders is in his lap. He's going to get one more, be 2 more laps to go in this race. So 2 more action laps. Let's go back to Murray.
Leader's on final lap now.
So leader is on the final lap, folks. There we go. As I said. So all these guys are in the lap. So they're hearing that. Billy Stewart has backed off a little bit from Jeremy. There's a 2-second gap opened up there, so that's going to be settled. So this is the only thing that could happen. Let's see if Murray is going to really push. Really push. listening to those tires squeal going around that corner. Thanks for sticking around, all those guys. It was actually, woo, Murray almost hit the wall there. He's not pushing too hard there. I guess Murray has, like I said, Murray didn't start the season so he does not have a lot of points. But looks like Steve picked up the pace. Picked up a second on his last lap compared to the previous lap. So I think he was just hanging back, just being a little bit safe. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for something. Leader, oh, I missed the leader's finished the race. I missed the last lap there. Sorry. Whoa, look at this. Merche. Whoa, that was close. I'm gonna do a replay on that. 10 seconds. Let's go to Helicam. That looks very close at the line, wasn't it? Look at the lines right there. That was half a lap. That was half a car length. Sorry, I was doing something else and I missed what happened in terms of that. So let me go. That is the end of the race. I am quickly going to transition to my lovely face. And I'm going to grab our winners into the podium interview.
It's just about getting it round.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Let me start with our third place finisher, Steve Howells. How was your race?
Not too bad. His tires started going towards the end.
Yeah, we were watching your battle there with Murray.
Yeah.
I don't know if you realize it, but if he had passed you, you would have been dropped from second place to third place in the standings.
Yeah, I actually thought I was even finishing third, to be honest. But,
Yeah. No. I think that was. Go ahead.
I had a little touch with him at the beginning. I just had a look at the replay, and I think the cold tyres, I sort of just went a little bit wider than I thought I was going to. Just caught him. So.
Yeah, all of a sudden there, about the fourth lap from the end, you were losing a little bit of time. I wondered whether you were playing it safe a little bit.
No.
Oh.
I every time on the downhill section, because my tyres had gone, it literally was locking up and sliding. So I was trying to play it as safe as possible.
I'm just gonna try. Yeah. And Merche, second place today. But you didn't weren't able to climb the standings. You're in third place in the league, but very, very close race between you guys. We were watching it all along. How was your race today, Merche? Did your tires go too?
No. My tires were good. Pressure was a little lower than perfect pressure, but they were stable all the race. I'm surprised.
Yeah, well, you were kind of you couldn't catch the big guy there, but you had a good race. You kept that same gap all the way along.
No, I knew he's faster, and I didn't want to do stupid things from the beginning.
Pretty easy to do on this track, isn't it?
Yes, pretty easy. I didn't want. I wanted to drive clear race.
Yeah.
Behind John, I knew he's faster. Great race, great championship. This GT2, I think, is the best so far.
You like it? Yeah.
Yeah. Very clear races. Congratulations to John and Steve. They were fast all the time.
Yeah.
Great experience.
And to you, Merch, and you.
Yeah, and you, Merch.
Yeah, thanks.
So, John, first place again, and you first place in the standings. Congratulations, you are our GT2 champion for season 11.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, I just want to what Merch says. GT2's been a lot of fun. Great bunch of guys doing it. We've had a laugh in chat as well before the races. Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah. And I noticed go ahead.
I think it's just a shame that the cars ain't matched up too well. I think the Maserati is dominant, and so I think the people like Derek, who didn't pick the Maserati, and Steve, I don't think they didn't really have much of a chance. So
we should ban it. We should we should do. We should ban the Maserati next year, and
maybe pick
yeah, if they
a car
don't.
for
Yeah, if they don't do
each
anything.
track we do a different car.
Could
Maybe
do that,
that
yeah.
way.
That's an
so
idea.
We end up using all the cars through the season.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's great fun. The cars.
Yeah,
Really great fun.
That's an idea. That's an idea. We've got to do something because having all the same cars is not the best thing. Either that, or maybe we should randomly pick cars for each guy every race. That would be fun.
Yes.
That would be quite good.
Yeah. Do something to mix it up because I think the Maserati is just too quick. Compared to the other cars.
I was when things got a little boring there. I went over and looked at the online. I went over and looked at the who's joined the endurance race, and I guess is it you, John, and that picked the GT2?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you guys. That's gonna be fun. It's only one so far, GT2. Lots of guys signed up. There's about 14 people.
I think Merch might do it. You might do the GT2 Merch. You said, didn't you?
Maybe we will see. Yeah, we can change registration, right?
Yeah, the registration's still open. Just opened. Yeah.
Yes, we will see. I tried yesterday Maserati on Watkins Glen, similar time like GT3.
Good.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I think it will be a good choice on the straight.
I wonder what Watkins Glen. I wonder what Watkins Glen going to be like. Did we do a Watkins Glen with GT2? Yeah, we did. Eh? No, I don't think we have.
No.
Lots of long straights. There's quite a bit of clear track there, so it could be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live stream that. There's gonna be a challenge for a streamer to do 2 hours worth. I'll have to get some stats to keep things going, chatting wise, or play music in the middle or something. All right,
Give us a song.
I give us a song. Okay, I changed my microphones. My microphone settings here today, so it sounds a little bit different. It sounds a little nicer. I'll do the Ken song from Barbie or something. My fellow Canadian Ryan Gosling. Yeah. Well, it was a great season. It was fun to watch you guys, and let's look forward to season 12 again. And maybe, like you say, we'll have a chat amongst the administrators, see if we can mix it up a little bit.
Thanks a lot, Mike, for streaming the
thank
races.
you.
No problem. It's a lot of fun.
And well done, you two.
Okay,
Good
yeah.
racing.
Well done, all.
All right, that's it for season 11, folks. We will see you at season 12 in a couple of weeks and the endurance race in between. Bye now.
And North Life.